You want me to yell?
You're ready. Chill. They hurt.
Oh, you just got him too?
Hola Mi Gente! We're back again on another episode of
Raices NYC. And on this episode, we have.
We got Chris, aka Long Live Christ. Thank you for inviting you guys.
aka Chris Flicks, aka person of many names. So yes, Chris, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm originally from Flatbush, Brooklyn. Mexican. Puebla, Puebla, York. Shout out to Puebla, York. My main, career is photography. So a lot of people may know me from my photography and, follow me, Long Live Chris. Besides that, I dabble in a lot of different things. I do some boxing.
Wait, what? You do boxing?
Yeah, I did boxing.
No way. You did boxing?
I did boxing
too. That's crazy.
You did boxing too?
Yeah.
You nice with it? Come on.
I don't know, bro. We found out. What's up. Chris Richard's going to. I don't know, bro.
For the Lucha fan.
Shit, yo, Lucha event is the boxing event,
Yo,
bro.
main event right here.
I don't know, bro.
The tag team.
They called me the Flash.
The Flash?
Yeah, because I ran away.
You said he had them running in circles. They called me Chapolin.
Chapolin, why?
Chapolin, the grasshopper.
Why? You hung?
Because I'm fast like that.
Oh, okay. That's Korea, all right. So, you're a boxer. You're a photographer. What got you into photography? How long were you doing it?
Damn, I've been doing it since I was probably 14, 13, like a freshman in high school. Like I was always into fashion and everything, so like I was always into like that hypey stuff, like Supreme, Bape, Palace.
You were around when like that Flatbush zombie era was around too, right?
Yeah,
I
I'm
remember.
surprised you know about that. Not many people know.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Like this is Berkeley. Like, well, I'm from Brooklyn. Little do you know, but yeah. I remember that era so well. Like New Era, all of that. I think that was kind of like at its peak, kinda.
It really
during
was.
that era, right?
That whole like 2014 to 2018 was the Beast Coast era, and all those guys that grew up in the neighborhood that I live in. So I always like loved their music and supported them. Like I was too young to like go to their concerts, but I always supported like their music. Like I was always the outcast because I listened to that type of music in high school because everyone was on Drake or who else like Playboy Cardi. And yeah, it was just me like a lot of Joey Badass, Underachievers, Hyper Zombies, and all that. Yeah.
Wow.
What a time! You said you were 14. Did you take a class? Like, was it part of your curriculum? Like, or you just found a cool artist or photographer that you were like, wow.
So honestly, it happened because so I used to dress up a lot in high school, like outfits. So I go outside of school like every day out of high school to go take outfit pictures and just upload them on Instagram.
Oh wow.
And eventually, like one of my cousins, he had a camera, so he'd let me borrow it. And every day after high school, I would either go cut and like do some urban exploring. So that were my passion for photography, for like going on rooftops, buildings, or like I never got to do bridges. I wanted to climb a bridge, but I never did. Going to like abandoned buildings and just shooting photos of my outfits there, and that kind of grew. And then like probably like 2018, 17. I found film, which like I do now every day, and then from there I kind of just like started learning from YouTube and going outside, meeting people. I met you guys through like photography and everything too.
Yeah.
How did we meet you?
I just felt like it was just natural. Like I already knew you.
I know last year we did that event during summer.
Yeah.
I remember.
The event during the summer.
Yeah, it was at the Cactus Shop.
Oh, that was October.
But that was
really?
that was this time last year. Yeah, because we were going through our memories and we like, oh shit, this was like the time when we went to the Cactus Shop and shot with Chris.
Yeah.
But I think we met like before because like we obviously reached out for a reason.
I don't know, but I remember seeing you guys because I remember seeing the puppet all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the reason.
No. Yeah, I remember. And you're very like I don't know if you still are like it was into like film photography, like like the old style and recording your style record. Oh, our fashion show. It was our fashion show.
Yeah.
You came to the first fashion show.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Sunset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You went to our first fashion show, and then it was through VHS.
Yeah.
It was really, really cool. And so because of that too, we're like, oh, let's ask you to collaborate for the Katrina to have that touch.
Oh yeah. That's how we all got it together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I still do that from nowadays. Like I do a lot of VHS or even like way back, like there's Super 8. Like a lot of like cool like vintage stuff.
Do you prefer like that type of style or like just recording through VHS?
Honestly, I do because like it always goes back to like some nostalgic. It's like always like putting like a VHS tape, and then no, actually like picking up like a camera, and then you looking back at the tape like, oh, I remember that time,
Yeah.
or like just like making it feel like that,
Yeah.
because you know time flies, and you know I want to make every video just like 20 years ago, something like that. Yeah, I love making videos like that.
Was it the same cousin that got you into film, or film you just always like done it before?
Film, I just kind of just found it myself because I was always into like those old cameras.
Okay.
So I would buy them from like eBay or like some dude I used to buy on Instagram for like 10, 15 bucks. And at the time, you know, it wasn't that expensive either. No one was into it. No one was into the VHS.
Yeah.
You think now is because it became like you would say like vintage or nostalgia, it brought up the price of all of these?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and now like you know like how much it was before. Like does it like you know, I know why it's like the price. And, like I don't want to pay like
you
you
have
know
to like bite the cost of it now.
like this same $10 VHS like recorder that you bought. I'm like, you know, you're seeing it for what's the highest have you seen it for? Something similar to the one that you recorded with.
Damn, the ones to be honest I find are probably like 150, 200 bucks. But like eBay and Depop is your best friend if you want to buy something like that. Because most shops around here they cost a lot for no reason.
You were talking about like fashion and all of that. You know, fashion costs money, and you were 14. How you had the funds to like get these outfits? The fit was fitting though.
The fit was fitting. Yeah, I don't know. I just started like with like allowances. I would save it up like every week.
Oh, you got another
And
one.
then if that wasn't much, it was
Yo,
like 10 bucks.
she's like, oh, 10 bucks, bro. 10 bucks back then is a 20 now.
For real, it's like double, triple now.
What would you say is your top fashion influencers at the moment?
Ooh, that's a good one. Honestly, I would say my roots go back to A$AP Rocky, Pharrell Williams, and Tyler the Creator. I like his like very like
The preppy look.
preppy look, very weird sometimes. I try to steal from that from time to time.
I think it's the colors too. When he has like an outfit, it's also like very color like coordinated in a way as well.
Yeah, he does this thing. I can't pull that off. Like I work like wearing dark colors nowadays.
Oh yeah, I feel like it's more of a. It's very calm going for dark colors. When you go for bright, you really have to like you know, represent it. You really have to just be with confidence.
You really do.
Yeah,
you gotta be like on point with it.
Yeah, like you know, I like colors, but at the same time, again, you just really have to like try to just be very confident and just know that when you're walking wearing that, you have to walk.
Yeah, you gotta
Like
own it.
Yeah, definitely,
Own it.
definitely. So you know, you're into fashion also, like you said, these are inspiring you, and you do photography too. You know, like you like, yeah, like
He's about to show the whole show.
yeah. No, so yeah, so how's your day by day? Like, you know, how do you find the time to do photography and also like, you know, your own personal life?
Well, it was a lot of trial and error, to be honest.
Okay.
Like from 20 to maybe up to this point, I finally found a balance in my life. I could less stress about my outside life and focus more on my career. So just really focusing on one thing at a time, and you know, taking it day by day. Because you know, New York in itself, it's like a fast city.
Yeah, definitely.
So you expect everything to go like da. And then at some point this year, like I learned that you know, slow it down. We have all the time in the world to like make our craft, and you know we really should, because like then the beauty of it in the end is like wow, it's insane. Honestly, just like journaling too, notes on my phone, reminders. So setting myself up for like success.
Okay. How old are you now, if I may ask?
25.
Oh shit!
Turned
Yeah.
25.
Oh,
Yeah.
the switch went on. after
Yeah.
25.
Once you turn 25, you switch it. Switch it or it doesn't. It is. So you really felt like a change when you turn 25, you think?
Yeah, I literally did. Yeah.
He's like, happy birthday.
Like, oh yeah, right. This is real life.
he blew the candle.
Yeah. We either say like at 25 there's like a huge learning lesson or something happens in your own life, or even like a big breakup happens too. So
We had to go there. That's crazy.
You had to go there.
Oh, he's like, you had
You had
to
to
go
go
there. You. No way. No, yeah. You know, okay. So beforehand, how would you do it when, you know, you say you were all, you just learned now. So beforehand, like you were always stressed out?
Yeah, pretty much for the most part.
Mhm.
Like when I was probably for like from 20 to 23, I was doing school, boxing, and you know trying to do photography, but not full time anymore. It was because also I was in a relationship at the time, so the person I was with I was with her for like 3 years. So I would like devote my time to her,
Okay.
school, and then boxing. So that would have me running from point A to point B, point C every day.
Oh shit. Okay.
So I was like, and working too. And at the time I worked at restaurants, so it was like kind of stressful to do all of them at the same time.
No, yeah. Oof, like yeah, you were nonstop with the traveling, everything. You can answer if you're not. This will be for the Patreon. We have a Patreon now, guys, so make sure you subscribe. Sometimes these questions might get a little you want to know, but just on Patreon. Would you say also like after your breakup, like you were able to focus more and you had a little more time, free time to enter now into your photography and your craft, or just to rest?
Honestly, yeah, a bit. A bit. I definitely did.
Yeah.
Honestly, and not till like I turned.
So don't break up with your girl. This doesn't mean that you should, but low key, like kind of.
Yeah, a little bit.
I'll be honest. It's either one or the other.
It honestly is. Yeah.
It is. So.
All right. So you saying?
So literally up to maybe like this year in general, I learned to like one focus on my craft more because I seen all the like opportunities just pop up. It was like perfect timing kind of thing. Which is insane. Like, I got opportunities left and right, and like things started changing for the good. And honestly, that's all after like a situationship and everything too.
No, yeah.
So at 25, damn, it really like it clicked.
No, yeah, I feel like especially because you're giving your energy to someone too. They're absorbing that, and also you're absorbing their energy. And it's like sometimes it's too much because you're going through your thing. You're going through your path too, going through like everything you want to plan. We're already in our heads. And so, like, it's just adding to all accumulative.
Yeah.
So, realistically, once that goes away a little bit, now you're able just to focus, work harder. And you've been, like, nonstop, like, lately. We always see your stuff, your pictures, and all of that. You were in an exhibit a month ago in the summer, too?
Yeah, I was in a couple of exhibits.
Yeah. How was that like?
It was fun, but every exhibit I do, I try to make it, like, interactive. I love doing them in general, but it's like, how can I make it more interactive? How can I make the person more than conversate and actually observe it? Because I feel a lot of times, more than anything, we go to galleries and not observe it enough. Like, just socially talk to each other, which is, it's totally fine. I love that. But I want to make it interactive. Like, you come in there the moment and then you're like, whoa, like, can I move this? And it'll change a certain thing. So it's something that I'm in the works of.
When you take your pictures, when you plan something out, a shoot, do you already have something in mind the moment you go in there? Or during that moment, you observe everything before?
I think it's more of like observing beforehand. I'm the type of person, like, let's say we're walking down the street, and then I'm like, okay, this is the perfect spot. And then I try to build it from there. So I'm like, the lighting's perfect, the space is perfect. Now what can I bring here to like put it all together? I try to bring everything back into like maybe something we can use in our culture, or like anything in general, like fashion related or anything I'm into in the moment. But I always try to like put it together beforehand.
In a lot of ways, you do include the culture a lot. I know you're Mexican, right?
I'm actually Puerto Rican.
It's wonderful how you always include the culture in it. I think the last film was from the parade, and that was like really, really nice too. In that moment, like everybody was in it. All the homies like got together for that day.
Yo, literally, yeah. I think I turned left and right, and I saw someone that I knew. Like when I got there, I didn't know you guys were gonna be there too. So I was like, oh shit, like you guys were there too.
Oh yeah.
So like I love like just being in that space where all the homies, especially from New York, are together. Like it's so wholesome.
No, yeah, it really is great. Just talking, chatting it up, catching up too.
Yeah.
Sometimes you don't see them for a bit because everyone's doing their own thing. Do you feel like the circle gets smaller and smaller because the more you get into like the creative world with the Mexicans and here in New York, like everyone just ends up knowing each other?
Honestly, yeah. It's like a lot of like very small circle. They're in a small world, to be honest. Like
yeah, the world
in New York.
It gets smaller and smaller each time.
What did your parents think of when you said, "Hey, like I'm actually just gonna go into photography full time now"?
Damn. The crazy part is like in my life, I'm always outside. So I'm
outside.
We outside. We from like calle and shit.
Callejero.
And so I barely like get to tell my mom anything, to be honest.
Yeah.
But like I recently added her on TikTok, so
So
she kind of sees whatever I post.
She doesn't like ask, like what you're doing, or does she ever say like, damn, like you're doing a lot, you're going out a lot? Any comments or? any support?
Sometimes, yeah, because she always wonders why I'm always outside. And she tells me not to do bad things. You know, like moms be like, don't do drugs, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, mom, don't worry. But little she know, like, I'm always outside, like, networking, you know, trying to make something for myself.
So that means you haven't told her yet, like, your passion is photography. This is what you want to do yet. Have you or no?
I have a couple times, but it's like, you know, she's going through her own stuff. So like, it's like, I tell her, like, you know, I'm having an event here and there. She'll come, like, once in a while, but it's mostly, like, just, like, me going by myself, to be honest.
Yeah, I think sometimes, too, it's a little difficult for them to, like, conceptualize what it is that you're actually doing. Because it's like, okay, you're taking pictures, but like, what are you getting out of it, right? Because sometimes their world is like a little bit more shortened or like more smaller, where they're like, what can you do with photography? And then you're like, well, you could do a lot with photography. You can actually do this and that. I hope you do have that conversation with her and like explain, like, hey, like I'm actually doing this and that. Because I feel like sometimes with our parents, there's like a huge disconnect of like how we're growing up until you actually go in depth and like have that communication with them.
Damn, that's so true, to be honest. I never really thought about it like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think there's always that disconnect. Like, she doesn't really know what I'm doing and why I'm doing it.
Yeah.
So I think sometime soon I'll get to that. Because I want to show her too, like, what I'm doing. Also, it's like, it's just to learn more about the culture. I didn't grow up too much on it just because my parents weren't like super heavy on it. So I had to get out of my way to like learn, like, you know, what we have to offer.
Yeah.
There's the lowrider scene, the dancing scene. There's a whole bunch of different scenes that we have. The punk scene.
Yeah.
And all that.
I think that's shortened to we're Mexican, but there's just so many different ways that we have so many culture. Again, like the lowrider, we have skateboarders, the different bands that are out there playing, heavy metal, and you know, surf bands. But yeah, I really do hope you get that conversation with her one day, because we always say communication is key. So it's like if you don't have that communication with the people that matter the most in your life, then it's always going to be disconnected.
Yeah, that's so true.
Now you're doing photography. What would you say is what has been one of like your most memorable like photo shoots that you've done, or challenging too?
I would say a lot of concert scenes just because how dark it is inside the room. The most funnest probably has to be the one in Times Square that Tony hosted from Hello Tunes. That one was super memorable. Yeah, super memorable. Just seeing Times Square super packed, everyone dancing. Yeah, you know, everyone showing so much love and everything. It was a beautiful scene. Like, I haven't really posted the video yet or the photos.
You should. Yeah, so, you should. I haven't seen them.
Like in the vault.
Do you just sometimes like keep them, or do you just like, damn, like it's because you're procrastinating?
I kind of just keep them, just to wait for the moment to post them.
Okay, a little archive.
Archive the vault.
Now we have a segment called
Spooky Story Time, Paranormal Activity.
Ooh, okay.
Have you ever had any moment where you saw a ghost full of presents? Saw Chucky?
Yes. This was all in Mexico.
Oh shit! It's always in Mexico.
Always in Mexico.